Alcatraz, the name itself sent chills down your spine. A fortress on an island, surrounded by frigid, unforgiving waters. It was the ultimate prison. A place for the most hardened criminals. No one had ever escaped alive, or so they thought. Alcatraz was designed to break spirits. The guards were tough, the rules were strict. Every day was a battle for survival. But for three men, it was just another obstacle to overcome. Frank Morris was a cunning and intelligent man. John and Clarence Anglin were brothers. They were known for their daring and strength. Together they hatched a plan so audacious, so meticulous it would become legend. Their goal was simple: escape from Alcatraz. The odds were stacked against them, but they were determined. Failure was not an option. They would succeed, or die trying. Frank Morris was the brains of the operation. A cunning fox in a cage of steel. His IQ was off the charts. He had escaped from other prisons before. Alcatraz was his biggest challenge yet. The Anglin brothers were the muscle. John, the elder, was a natural leader, strong and resourceful. He always looked out for his younger brother, Clarence. Clarence was the heart. He was full of life, always had a joke ready, but underneath, he was as tough as they come. They worked tirelessly, driven by the hope of freedom. They knew the risks, but the reward was worth it. Their plan was intricate. It involved months of preparation. Every detail had to be perfect. One mistake could mean disaster, but they were undeterred. They were driven by a shared dream, the dream of freedom. Their cell was their workshop. Under the watchful eyes of the guards, they toiled away. They used anything they could get their hands on: spoons, scraps of metal, even discarded raincoats. They dug through the concrete walls with makeshift tools. The noise was covered by the sound of their nightly music hour. They were like artists, sculpting their way to freedom. They created dummy heads from soap, toilet paper, and real hair. These would fool the guards during the nightly head count. Each one was a masterpiece of deception. Their escape route led through the ventilation system. It was a tight squeeze, but they were determined to make it work. They were fueled by hope and the promise of a life beyond the bars. The night of June 11, 1962, was shrouded in fog, the perfect cover. The trio put their plan into action. They slipped into the ventilation shaft, leaving behind their decoys. They emerged on the roof of the cell block. The wind howled around them. The icy water of San Francisco Bay churned below. But they didn't hesitate. They had constructed a raft out of raincoats. They inflated it using a concertina. It was a fragile vessel, but it held their hopes and dreams. They slipped into the water and disappeared into the fog. Alcatraz, the supposedly inescapable prison, had been breached. The world held its breath. Section 5. Vanished into thin air. The next morning the guards discovered the escape. Panic ensued. The alarm blared, echoing across the island. The escapees were gone, vanished. The FBI launched a massive manhunt. The bay was searched. The nearby islands were combed. But the escapees had disappeared without a trace. The official investigation concluded that the men had drowned. The currents were strong. The water frigid, but the bodies were never found. The legend of the escape grew. It became a symbol of hope, a testament to the human spirit's will to survive. But the question remained: did they make it? Years passed. The mystery of the escape lingered. Some believed the men perished at sea. Others clung to the hope of their survival. There were reported sightings, rumors of the escapees living new lives, whispers of postcards sent from South America, but nothing concrete. The FBI remained skeptical. They dismissed the claims as hoaxes or wishful thinking. The case remained closed, but the public was captivated. The escape had captured the imagination of the world. It was a story that refused to die, a mystery that lingered in the fog of San Francisco Bay. In 2013, a letter surfaced, claiming to be from Clarence Anglin. It was sent to the San Francisco Police Department. It sent shockwaves through the authorities. The author claimed to be alive, living a quiet life in South Dakota. He even offered to turn himself in exchange for medical treatment for his brother John, who he claimed was dying. The FBI analyzed the letter. Handwriting experts were brought in. The results were inconclusive. The mystery deepened. The letter reignited the debate. Was it a hoax or a genuine plea from beyond the grave? The public was divided. The authorities remained unconvinced, but the Anglin family never gave up hope. They claimed the handwriting was real. They clung to the belief that their boys were still alive. The 2013 letter was just one piece of the puzzle. Over the years, other evidence has surfaced. Photos, testimonies, even forensic analysis. The Great Alcatraz escape remains one of the most enduring mysteries of our time. Did Frank Morris and the Anglin brothers cheat death, or did the unforgiving waters of San Francisco Bay claim them? The answer remains elusive. The debate rages on. The legend lives on. Alcatraz, once a symbol of despair, now represents hope. The hope of freedom. The hope that even in the darkest of places the human spirit can triumph. The mystery of Alcatraz endures. It serves as a reminder that some secrets refuse to stay buried. The truth, like the escapees themselves, may be out there, shrouded in the mists of time, waiting to be found.